What it do, y'all? It's King Promise. It's time to tap in for some more wise words. So look, as y'all see, I got Kodak Black right here, right? Shout out to him too. Salute, young king, for even being bold enough and honest enough to even speak what he's speaking. If y'all get a chance, y'all go look that up on YouTube, because of the copyrights, I couldn't play the song. So I'ma just read y'all probably like 30 seconds of the lyrics. But it's called He Love the Streets, Kodak Black, alright? So listen to what he say. Say, I gotta get up out these streets ASAP before it's too late. I done been around murderers and burglars and all that, but they ain't rich as this. And all the killers and drug dealers I know been trying to beat the streets forever. They ain't did it yet, because ain't nobody defeat the street life. Try and run the streets and get away with it. You and your dog on the block so strong for so long, you get locked and he don't pay a visit. He got sentenced, came home, did a bid, came home and went again cause he don't get it yet. And the judge gave Midget 100 years, he wanna come home but he ain't finished yet. Doing the wrong things with my power that God gave me. God gave him power, he used it for Satan. Instead of spreading love, he be growing evil. Instead of lifting his niggas, he tell them kill people. He gon' lie with his heat, he don't need the keys. He'll be fine in these streets, you can let him be. He gon' die in these streets, it ain't no in between. He gon' die in these streets cause he don't wanna leave. Gotta get up out these streets, they say that karma real. Gotta get up out the streets before they kill Bill. He feeling like he ran the streets, then he could run the world. He losing feelings for his children and his old girl. Losing feelings for his mama and them, cause he love the streets. He losing feelings for his family and them, his mammy and them, cause he love the beef. That's that crunch. So as y'all can see, we switching it up today for the words of wisdom. And yeah, I just wanted y'all to hear that so it could open up y'all mind. This for the young kings out there, for the YNs. Try and catch hats and do all the cap. And even if you ain't doing the cap, just to help possibly bring you back. You get what I'm saying? So y'all know I gotta do my little razzle dazzle, so that way y'all could get where I'm going with the message with it. Alright, popping it off, man. Romans 6:12 tells us, therefore don't let sin reign in your mortal body so that you obey its evil desires. Sliding on over to Proverbs 4:14 and 15. Do not set foot on the path of the wicked, or walk in the way of evildoers. Avoid it. Do not travel on it. Turn from it and go your way. Sliding back this way some, Galatians 5:16 tells us, so I say walk by walk by the spirit, and you will not gratify the desires of the flesh. Spilling drip on over to Ephesians 4:22, and it reads, you were taught with regard to your former way of life, to put off your old self, which is being corrupted by its deceitful desires. 1 Corinthians 15:33. Do not be misled. Bad company corrupts good character, for sure. And last but not least, Matthew 5:3. Blessed are the peacemakers, for they will be called children of God. Yeah. So with all that being said, with the biblical backing, moral of the story is, no matter how much you in the streets, you doing illegal activity, you a rapper, you trying to prove yourself or chasing validation from other people, it's gonna lead to death either way. You either end up in the can or the can. Like I tell people all the time, instead of being bold by foolishness, it's better to be bold by doing what most people ain't doing. Everybody following these ways and trends trying to prove themselves to who? The same people that's gonna snake them, the same people that's jealous when you do stand solid, the people that try to drown you and pull you under when you are that deep in them waters. You get what I'm saying? That's not the way, man. Who wanna live the rest of their life looking over their shoulder because of something that they did just to prove themselves, but still don't have peace? And again too, this not just for the young kings out there, this for the young queens as well, because it's not just the men. It's nothing wrong with being different and standing out and being bold, but do it for the right cause, do it the right way, do it for the good karma. The power of life and death is in the tongue. So you don't want to speak these things bragging and boasting when it's going to end up in the same way it do with anybody and everybody from the beginning of time all the way now. And again, God knows all and see all. So at the end of the day, whether you not getting bagged or whatever it is, you getting bagged somehow in some type of way, form, or fashion, because God's ways is higher than ours and also his thoughts. You get what I'm saying? Also, another thing too, anything that we always do is always a domino effect on others. Mainly on the ones that we love and that's in our lives, but also on the influence that you may have or the people that look up to you would just follow your lead. Everything that we do is always a domino effect on others. So you don't want to have that blood on your hands as well by help steering and leading people down the wrong path. The spiritual death path and the literal death path. Yeah, like Kodak said, instead of lifting his people, he tell him kill people. You know, he used the power that God gave him for Satan. It's not too late, Kodak. You're still alive for a reason. But you see how far it then flipped his world upside down with having heaven on earth, access to any and everything you want. All that. You see how it's still ruining his life with still getting the success that everybody be chasing. Come on, you gotta get it together. All of the risk taking and all of that stuff, the trapping, man, it's a trap. All that stuff there, man. You risk take the right way for the right karma, the right results. You can still get there. It may take longer. I get it. It's fast money. I get all that. What's worth more than your soul? A man who gain the whole world and lose his soul? Come on. Speaking from somebody who haven't been too deep in them waters, but I've been in there enough. I had my experience with a little stuff. I done dabbled here and there with this and that. I done been in a lot of different situations streetwise. But at the end of the day, anybody who know me authentically, I never was super deep in the streets. Never promoted trapper, I'm a trapper, or you know, none of that type stuff. Like, nah. But be bold and be true to who you are, because when the mask is off at home, you still feel all that pressure because you know you ain't doing right, or you honestly ain't really living to your full potential and who God made you to be with your gifts and talents. Use it for the right ways. If you can finesse, do it the right way. Make chicken to do things in a positive way, not to flood the streets with drugs and all that. Man, come on. This a real one right here. He done been in and out of jail since he was a jit. He done been involved in stuff with, you know, multiple things all in the street realm. You get what I'm saying? So at the end of the day, I'm just being a messenger piggybacking on a multi-millionaire, something that most of y'all have never experienced. So he know both sides. At least he was bold enough, at least at this time, to admit it and be accountable. Now, whatever path he continue to go on, that's on him. But it's obvious he fighting demons. That's natural anyway. So how much more you think it is that you fighting demon-wise and just everything else-wise and spiritual-wise and discerning wise with all of this confusion and chaos in them type of ways. Like I say, bad company corrupt good character. If everybody you around, you know what I'm saying, on all that and all that, you need to cut that back. And the ones that's really meant to be there in your corner, they'll either rise to meet you or fall back. Matthew 5:9 just told us, blessed are the peacemakers, for they will be called the children of God. If you influencing putting a bag on somebody's head, if you influencing getting them bags in, if a El Chapo could get bag, a Pablo Escobar, a Rayful Edmond, a Alpo even, whoever it is, it's plenty of them. If all of these guys that have reached millionaire, billionaire status and have touched the highest of the mountains in the world, why don't y'all think y'all can get touched? We don't fight against flesh and blood, man. We fight against spiritual darkness and wickedness in high places, man. So at the end of the day, it's you versus you. Die to that lifestyle, die to yourself, die to the flesh, and surrender it to God. That's the only way. Through Lord Jesus Christ. You get what I'm saying? That's all I wanted to drop for y'all today, man. Just some wise words for you to think about. Some words of wisdom to encourage my brothers and sisters out here. Whether you super smooth, or you done got put in the jam, or you're so deep down and the subconscious bothering you because of the things that you know you've done, but you can be forgiven. Matthew 6:33. I ain't never gonna stop saying it. Seek ye first the kingdom of God and all his righteousness, and everything will be added unto you, man. I encourage you to be bold, stand strong. If you don't know nobody to have as an example, use me as an example. Although, again, I ain't never been too deep in them waters, but I'm from the hood, you know what I'm saying? Willow Road raised me on the Maryland side, man. Well connected, well respected. You know, I never disrespected the streets, but at the end of the day, it's about how you move. I don't seek no validation from nobody. I know who I am, I'm him, you know? So at the end of the day, I know what I do, what I'm capable of, what I'm scared of, what I'm not, my fears, my insecurities. I know it all, and you do too. So stop running. Be bold. and stand up. So that's all I got today for y'all, alright? Y'all stay wise and rise, because it's up to you. You got free will, the choice is yours. For all that being said, if ain't nobody told you so, you know I'ma always give God all the glory for sure.